don't talk at all. It seems so critical to speak less critically. I see no truth as mythical, no vast unbridgeable. Give me strength to overcome. Give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, build it up. You gotta get some, take some, fix it up. You gotta break some. You gotta open up. You gotta share. Build it up, nothing's there. How can we tell our differences and we don't talk at all?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So things are underway. Fernandez. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's nice. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Tries to play it through. That's where it came from. Oh, great chance! And a header! Goal! Argentina! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Medina.
Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Romero spots it and intercepts. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Fernandez. He's through here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Pedri. And here's Gavi. Well seen. Saw that coming. Martinez getting this one clear. And he's being shifted off it. Almada. Messi. Almada. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's on it. Can he get away? He's found space here. Almada. Fernandez. Llorente. Rodri. And it's Cucurella. And it's Messi. Montiel. Gavi. And here's the chance to counter. Pedri. And Cucurella. Cucurella, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Pedri.
Spain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Towering header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Almada. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's in plenty of space here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And here's Oyarzabal. Now this could be a chance. Ferran Torres! And one more try! And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Spain trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And so the action is resumed.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Mikel Oyarzabal, who played through for the wide man. Romero, Martinez, and Medina. Ferran Torres. Now it's Oyarzabal. Just eases him off the ball. Argentina can't breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now that looks a decent ball, and he was quick to react. Llorente. Spain still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Fernandez. Almost an hour gone. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Aimed beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's claimed by the keeper. Mikel Oyarzabal looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, it makes sense, Peter, that if he's frustrated, the whole attack may suffer.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
De Paul, and it's skewed away. Gavi. And it's Pedri. Romero. To McAllister. Passes short and sharp. Over to the right flank. Great chance! And no mistake! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Can he get it through? Chance for a shot, and again! It's in! Right back in the game! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Laporte. Cucurella. Pedri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Just too much on that. McAllister. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Romero did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Argentina nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Fernandez. Now it's Messi. Gonzalez receives it in a good position here. And he's gone backward here. Now it's Gonzalez. And the finish! It's a goal!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
That's the end. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome...
You got the vibe and I'm feeling you, girl. Missing my flight cause you show me the world. Your body be talking, I love what I heard.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business,
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Skims one in. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Yamal. Almada. Now it's Martinez. Played out towards the right wing. De Paul. De Paul with the cross. Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Williams. Grimaldo. And here's Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this is... And a chance! And a neat finish! Argentina are level! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Argentina restore parity. Takes a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Almada. Pinches it off him. Oyarzabal. Yamal. Now it's decent chance! Goal! Spain! And they've got their lead back. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Spain have their lead. Good ball, good take. Montiel can get it clear. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. De Paul. Montiel. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. And he's forced to go back. Kubasi pokes it out wide. Argentina have reclaimed it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Messi. He has found a way through. Looking for the run. And this is Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pedri does well to get it back. That has been slung wide. He's found a way through. And the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Nico Williams certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Williams! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fabian Ruiz. Yamal looking to add to his goal. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cross flung. Oyarzabal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oyarzabal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
McAllister.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Grimaldo. Now it's Williams. Played into space. Pedri is in a really good position. So a temporary halt to the action. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Spain are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Yamal. It's a really well-measured ball. Fernandez. Now it's Messi. He's in a great position here. Almada. Martinez is onto this. Messi. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Goes looking wide. Romero gets across to intercept that. And this is Messi. Pedri. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Great vision. There's the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Lisandro Martinez gets it away. And it's Pedri. Pedri crosses. And the keeper beats it away. And the shot! McAllister. Martinez with the clearance. Oh, this is a great position. And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Fernandez. Now Romero. De Paul. And it's McAllister. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, good take and a good area. Chance! That's another chance! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Spain now in a position far more desirable.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Fabian Ruiz. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Montiel aimed beyond the defence. Ball's gone out of play. Looking to play him in. And that's been drilled in. Fabian Ruiz. Mikel Oyarzabal. And here's Messi. Now he's... And Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Could be danger here. That's gone for a throw-in. Yamal. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Martinez. Fernandez. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. Oh, good spread. Yamal has the space to scheme. That's the keeper's ball. Almada. And here's Yamal. Messi. Almada. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Romero. That's been cut out, well played. Montiel, who's set up one goal so far. Simeone's... There's the header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, that is... And another try! And no mistake! And what a climax we have here! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Simeone demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Argentina give themselves a chance of a fair... Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Grimaldo. Played back to the goalkeeper. Llorente. Now it's Yamal. Threads one in. And that will be the final act. Spain have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference.
Picture this, I'm posted, mind of my business. Little foot tap, then I flick the wrist, and then I twist the hip, and then I thought this cool, I'ma stick with it. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 wanna dance. I wanna, what you wanna do?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So straight into the action. Takes a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gavi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how...
Fernandez! Now that is commitment to the cause. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries a shot! Fabian Ruiz. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Rodri. To Laporte. Cucurella. Gavi. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And it's Molina. This is a promising build-up. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Oyarzabal. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And that's going wide left. And he's managed to get free. Martinez! And that is well cleared. Pedri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, this looks sharp.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's having a pop! Oh, that was no routine save.
McAllister actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ferran Torres. Oh, that's fabulous. Plays it in low. Paredes deals with that comfortably. 30 minutes gone. That pass has been well intercepted. That's a good ball out wide. Ferran Torres has it out wide and in space. Referee has just said play on. Fernandez. McAllister. So what can they make of this? Llorente gets over and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. De Paul. No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Ferran Torres. He is through here! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. Fabian Ruiz. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. He's on it, can he get away? Martinez. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's going for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Fabian Ruiz. For Ferran Torres.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's found a way through. Llorente with the cross.
Well, that has caused...
That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Some really good ball movement. Out towards the flank. Oh, such a clever touch. He's had a shot! And that was struck with genuine force. Alex Molina. That's destined for the flank. Pedri.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's... And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And the shot! And that's a good finish. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Kubasi. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Oyazabal is onto this. Almost an hour gone. Tries to play it through. De Paul providing an outlet on that flank. Goes for a shot! It's fallen kindly here. And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Knocks it out wide. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Martinez. And this is Messi. Messi. And the finish! Goal! Argentina! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Impressive jump. No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Knocks it into space. He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Martinez. No, he's just misjudged that one. Deftly away. Corner number 2 then. Messi with the short one.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Played out towards the right wing. He's got away. Yamal. He's in a great position here.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Looking for options for movement. De Paul. Now it's Martinez. Now that's well seen too. I think we're just about done here. That has been slung wide. He has found a way through. Now it's Oyarzabal.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, what has happened here? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Fernandez has a look and plays it forward. Now it's De Paul.
That's going in strongly.
Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Yamal. McAllister. That's that, the end. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Messi picking up the man